Hi, I felt like it would be better to come up here and speak. My name is Tufano. I live at 15 Dominic Drive in Monroe Township, and I'm a current senior and about to graduate and go to college this year. So I've gone through the school system, and I know how it operates to, I guess, a more personal level. And I can say that the full-day kindergarten that we're planning on implementing, I loved my half-day kindergarten experience, but I can affirm that this will definitely enrich their experiences, especially talking to my kindergarten teacher like this past month and seeing how much she enjoys her job and just like wanting to better the students. I think that's one thing that we really need to thank you so much for that. But also, I want to just bring up a point that was made earlier about how we only received $500,000 from Senator Greenstein this year. I think it's important to note that even if our budget is stretched, but it's also our state budget that is also becoming even further stretched this year. We've lost almost $2 billion in surplus that we normally have in the budget. And I remember speaking on it last year because there was an opportunity to get some more money from a cell phone ban in our school district. So I do look at the state budget, and I think that it's important to note that part of the reason that we only received $500,000 could be the fact that our state cannot give up more money than it has, because otherwise it will enter into what I believe Ms. Allen was talking about, a structural deficit in our state, which would then hurt all of us combined because our school funding formula wouldn't be able to be met. And this funding formula is something that I agree with Mr. Tufano needs to change, but it's also a part of being fundamentally sort of placed into the fact that we have to get our revenue from taxpayer money almost entirely, and that's part of our school funding formula that has been implemented since 2008. And because it's so outdated now, it's something that needs to change, but it can't just happen overnight through one school budget rejection. And I know that we should be acting more as a sort of whole state movement and getting out there, but that's something that you guys have to work on within the school boards and talking to the School Board Association of the state and talking to the executive director and sort of leading that movement outside of just Monroe. And I'm kind of just saying that it's something—
We want you to do it.
Trust me, I want to. I've been working with our School Board Association for the state in trying to sort of push forward that. But it's really hard to sort of change a formula that is so outdated, especially because it's almost 16, 18 years now past its first implementation. And it's becoming a point where unless we can get rid of the fact that property taxes are an important part of our school budget and our state funding formula, unless we can change that entirely, our taxes will rise, and it's something that we'll have to face and conquer another day, but it can't be for this budget. I urge you to vote yes, please, for the future of schools.
Thank you. That college you're going to is very lucky.